Content over everything. Who said I hate Mecca?
Saudi Arabia.
Have I
You hate
said
Saudi Arabia?
No, she was talking to him.
No, listen, Al-Baghdadi is not from Saudi.
But I have to believe you're not listening.
Al-Baghdadi, Osama bin
What you
Laden
to her about me?
was ostracized from
that's up
Saudi. He was in
Okay.
Afghanistan.
All these
What name
you're
do
talking
you
about.
What name do you want me to give you?
I don't know. Listen. It's very straightforward.
Do you know why she's saying that?
Because
She said, why you hate Mecca and Medina?
she's asking this guy here. And then she
Not
put it
me.
to
I'm
me.
asking you.
You shouldn't ask me.
Right, I didn't say I hate Mecca and
Sunni.
Medina. I never said that.
They're in Saudi
No,
Arabia.
but
What
why
have you
she's
got
saying
against
that?
Oh my gosh.
Saudi Arabia?
So if they move to England,
What have you got against Saudi Arabia?
are you
He
not
hasn't got
listening?
anything against Saudi Arabia.
Even
You're
he's
not
a
listening to
Sunni
what he's
telling you
saying.
that. Come on.
I'm
now.
who said I'm a
Talking
Sunni,
about-
bro. I've spoken to you already,
Come
fam.
on. You were a Sunni a couple of weeks ago. You changed.
You can't change like that.
See,
You can't just be
it's
Sunni
like-
and then
Alright.
It's all the same thing.
Really?
We all believe in this.
Okay.
This is one book, right?
I think for your speech, you need to study.
She's a bigger, this is what I'm saying. She's a bigger,
Sunnah
bro.
are
You're
one.
biggest.
What's the
You
bigger?
don't. You
What's the
are not
bigger?
Yeah?
against religion.
What's the bigger?
Against religion.
I'm not against religion.
You're against any other
No.
religion than
Listen to
yours.
what
She
you said.
answers that.
Listen,
She
she
answers that.
understands that.
It's not understand that.
She understands that.
Very well,
Then you're
very well,
right.
but
You're bigger,
you're
don't
not with
fool
this
me.
man.
Well,
You're
then
not with this
stand
man.
there.
You do
Don't
a
talk to
different
me.
one.
If you get off your
No,
head,
you
get your
do
hand
one.
away.
I'm not touching your camera.
When
I
you
just
go
wanna be filmed by
there,
your-
when you go
Oh, please
there,
don't
okay,
film me, don't
you
film
talk
me.
rubbish another one.
Please. No. What it is, I actually wanted to talk to you. The first time I met you,
There's one in your
you-
mind.
one second,
No, in my mind.
but you was over there. You remember the first time? And you was like, I don't talk to people.
Well,
Right.
yeah, I was a bit busy with the
That's fine. Yeah, you were with the police. What I'm saying is that I understand everyone who is angry at Islam
No.
because
Why
the
American
Sunnis
people
has
say
given
now
Islam the
come
worst
and say,
reputation.
I want to protect the Sunni people. Saudi Arab. I want to protect this one. Why not listen to this one?
Please.
Now we should tell Americans you want to Yeah,
Go over there.
Why do you have a Trump, bro?
Forget all of that, blood.
Trump is the big one.
Forget all of that. We're trying to have a conversation. The first point I'm making is what I wanted to talk to you about when I first met you. What I wanted to mention was that what you all are saying is Islam. Let him get the mic in.
COE, move aside. Bro, 1 second, let me get the mic in.
My breasts are increased or decreased. My butt injected. My face. I don't have to have facelifts.
Yes.
I don't have to have all this and all that. Okay? I don't need it.
I can do as well.
Yeah? I don't have to do any of that because my value is in my morality, my character, my person, not in my body.
Why don't you record
not in the way
yourself?
that I look.
Why don't you record yourself?
All men. You say that men are in charge of me. My man has to pay for me. Your man gets everything for nothing. You men get everything for nothing. They get to enjoy yourself. They get to enjoy your
How many
physical
husbands
body.
did you have?
They get to enjoy your mentality.
How many husbands
They get
did you
to
have?
enjoy your laughter. They
How
get to
many
enjoy
boyfriends
your
did you have?
beauty for
Immoral,
nothing. They
unethical,
don't have to
that
pay
women.
nothing because you give it all away for free. Men are in charge of women.
Can't I record you? Free Tommy.
Why are you talking in another language? I don't
You're going to be careful with the
You
book.
wanted to free a convicted criminal. Why you are supporting a convicted criminal?
Don't be offensive. So men are
Why
in
you are
charge
supporting
of women.
convicted criminal?
You have to look at what that means. Men are in charge of women. They have a
Carry
responsibility.
on. I didn't ask you what it meant. I just asked you to read it. Read it.
have to give
What do you mean? You have to give what Allah has given one over the other. There you go.
Brother, please. What's going to happen to you?
What Allah has given one over the other.
Dumb, you're ignorant, and you're a clown.
Don't touch my bone. Don't touch my
Righteous
bone.
women, yes, devoutly obedient. Does it say
Right,
devoutly?
obedient.
Does it say devoutly obedient to their husbands?
Could you just finish it?
Does it say devoutly obedient to their husbands, or does it say devoutly obedient?
Can you read it?
Excuse me, devoutly obedient to their husbands, or
knows the
to
verse.
God?
Husband.
I know. Where does it say husband? Where does it say
talking about
it
the
does not?
husband.
It doesn't say that they're devoutly obedient over the husbands.
Can
The
you tell me
woman,
again that they're mistaken by interpreting that?
I would love to.
Go on then.
Yeah.
3 bacon.
All you Muslim men, you need to start looking at what the Quran is actually saying in regards to women.
Of course.
It says devoutly obedient.
Yes.
That means devoutly obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because we cannot be always devoutly obedient to our husbands, because sometimes, let me finish please, it's hurting my voice. Because sometimes they make mistakes and they ask us. They ask us, sometimes some men.
Sorry, bro. Yeah, come on.
Some men will ask their wives to do things which go against the ruling of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Sorry, say again.
Some men may ask their wives to do something which goes against the rulings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
What goes against them?
Allah.
What
They
goes
really
against?
think there's a lot of Muslim men, they don't practice
What
this
goes
religion.
against it? What would they ask their
They
wives?
might say, I don't want you to wear hijab.
Okay, and
I
that's
don't-
Allah, where did Allah say to wear a hijab?
Can we don't divert the question, please?
No,
okay.
I'm
we're
asking
going
you
into
what
another
you're
topic, and I'm
claiming.
sticking
You're
with this one.
claiming
Right.
something, so I'm
I'm
asking
saying
you to
that there
back
are
it
men
up.
who are not practicing, and they may ask their wives to do something which goes against what Allah has said. So therefore, I have to disobey my husband, so I can't be devoutly obedient. So I'm being devoutly obedient to
It's
Allah.
funny how you diverted away from the
I
beating.
didn't. I'm not get there yet.
I know,
I didn't get there yet. I'm not afraid of
Do
it.
it. Well,
I'm
you're
not
not
afraid of
reading
it.
it.
I'm not afraid of it. Excuse
Well,
me.
read it.
Okay.
Right. Look what you've done to the...
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm holding 100 things. I can get you a new one if you like.
It's all good.
Would you like me to get you a new one?
next mosque visit.
I can get you a new
She
one.
want to tell you what? She want to explain to you.
Right. So
Listen.
righteous women are devoutly obedient.
You go to hell for that.
Okay, guarding in the husband's absence what Allah would have them guard.
Which is
devoutly
what?
obedient
Sorry?
in guarding
Which is
what
what?
Allah will have
What is
them
it?
guard.
What is that interpreted as?
I think it's the property. Please remind me because I can't remember the
There
three.
you
No,
go,
I'm sorry,
come on.
I don't know everything.
So what is it? Well,
I have
come on,
no
you do.
problem with saying I
You're
don't
being
know.
deceitful now.
Okay,
You're being
so-
deceitful. You know damn well what it
I
means.
don't know the three things. It doesn't have nothing to do with the body. It's not to do with
Oh,
the sex.
we meant- oh.
You did because you're talking
I
about
didn't
what
say
does a
that.
man do
I
when he
didn't
beats a
mention
wife.
sex.
Okay, anyway, it's the property, his property, and I can't remember the other two. Help me out here, please.
So, read it again.
You know the things that when the husband's away, that the wife has got to guard. Oh no, is it her chastity and
She shouldn't talk to anyone.
Her chastity. No, how does she not talk to anybody?
No, I mean
Please.
other men in the house. You know,
Okay.
don't let anyone in. Stop.
Yeah, you don't invite in. That's it. You
Yes.
don't invite in who he doesn't want in.
Yes.
You don't. You
the
guard his
property,
property
belong to
in
the
the
husband
property.
and-
You don't. You guard his property like his stuff.
Yes.
You really are fudging, aren't you?
The whole house.
You're
Fudging, I'm being honest. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway,
Fudging. Fudge.
anyway,
reading.
can you look it up for me?
Keep reading.
Three things.
know what she's doing. She just added some parts.
What, she's going to make a racist
Keep
joke?
reading.
We can see it, look, she's burning her head.
Tell her what
reading.
to do.
Okay, I'm telling her.
Oh my
what-
God, you know what? How many times I've asked you to read
That's
this
what I
and
know,
it's taken
it's-
you 20 minutes to read one verse. Could you
Because
just
I'm
read
explaining,
it?
because
I
you
didn't
know
ask
what?
you to.
This
I don't
book-
need you to explain
this
it.
book
It's clear.
Is a book for all time and all your life.
I know.
Do you think I can explain one sentence?
You don't need to.
One
I
sentence
understand
in
what
1
it says.
second.
You don't have
You
to.
don't know
I
anything.
did. Did I ask you
Excuse
to
me.
explain
Excuse
it?
me, my dear.
Excuse
My
me,
dear, what is
dear.
your name? What is your name?
Amy.
Amy. Amy.
Did I
Okay,
ask
Amy.
you to explain it? I asked you to read
Amy.
it. I didn't
I'm
ask you to
gonna read it. I'm
explain
gonna read it.
Just
I
read it.
have no problem reading it.
Read it.
Okay.
She don't want to understand it.
Right.
She doesn't want
Okay. In guarding in the
She has
husband's
the book.
absence, what Allah would have them guard. So, but those wives from whom you fear arrogance, well, there's different words I've heard. I've never heard arrogance before. I've heard rebelliousness.
Can you just keep, yeah?
Advise
Rebellious.
them, and it says when you says advise, it says
I
in a
didn't know,
nice
just
way,
say it.
and then
She's
it says
reading it.
She keeps explaining. So
persist.
neat.
If they persist,
I
then you leave the
understand,
bed
yeah.
Okay.
for 3 days. You leave the bed for 3 days, so
What's
you ignore
leaving the
them.
bed? Oh,
Means
wait.
that you
Is that a punishment to leave women for 3?
if-
Why is it
do you
talking
know
about
what?
sex
Why
in
is
the
it a
Quran all the
punishment?
time?
Because
Why do
we
they talk about
believe
sex?
in the next life, and our men, if they don't take care of us and
Wait,
make sure
leave
that
the
we
bed?
don't falter.
Sex?
If they don't take care that we don't falter,
You believe that?
they will be
So you don't have the
accountable
bed for
in
3
front
days, so
of
it's no
God
sex for
on the
3
day of
days.
judgment.
That's
They'll
how
say,
many
why
women-
didn't you take care of that one that was in your
What,
charge?
not have sex for
Why
3
didn't
days?
you remind that one that was in your charge? And that woman's gone to the
You know
hellfire.
that.
We
How do you
believe
know
in it,
that?
sorry.
How do you know that?
That's called complete teaching.
Sorry.
Keep going.
So, He
So what
said
happens? So he
that
leaves
he
her out
leaves
of
the
bed.
bed. And believe
I mean,
me,
this is
I
so
know
ridiculous.
people.
This is
I
such the
know
most
people.
ridiculous load of
I
rubbish
think
I've ever
that
heard in my life.
there's many
And
women.
you believe that?
I think that
You're
there's
a very
many
sorry
women who've
woman.
been ghosted
Can
by
you
men.
finish it?
How
What's
many
the-
of
what's
you
the
women out
punishment,
there
dear?
have been
She's
ghosted
fighting.
by men? Come on. How many
fighting.
women?
She's fighting. I asked her to read it, and she won't read it. She keeps on blabbing about other stuff and going off the tangent.
How many women have been ghosted by men where they just don't talk to you anymore? They don't answer your text messages anymore. They don't answer your phone calls anymore.
You don't read it when
And
you
it
do.
hurts.
You're
It hurts.
deceived. You're
Okay.
deceived, and you're with a hateful
there you go.
ideology.
And then
as a
where's
woman,
it hateful?
you are
Hateful.
very
What? Taking
traitor
care
to
of your
your
neighbors.
fellow women.
Taking care of your
What
neighbors.
about sex? You
My
said
fellow
leave the
women,
bed.
you are a traitor to
Bed.
us women. You are, because you are dressed like that. You are a feed for all the men
Do you
walking
hear this?
around. Yes, you are. You
No,
are
no,
a
men
traitor.
know how to behave themselves.
You know what?
Men know how to behave themselves.
You know what?
Men
God
know
gave
how to behave
woman.
themselves,
God
dear.
gave
Why is it
woman.
about sex?
Really, men know how to
Yeah.
behave themselves. Really?
Yeah, English
Then
men.
why is it really?
Yeah.
Oh please.
British
you mean
men
Jack
do.
the lad getting his
Did you
leg
finish
over?
reading it? You've gone
Please,
off-
my
you've
dear.
gone again. You said about leaving the bed.
Listen to me.
The
Listen to me.
fixation with sex
Listen
in
to
there.
me.
No, I
Listen
want you to
me.
finish reading
Yes,
that surah.
I'm fascinated and I've got an
Finish reading the
obsession with it.
surah.
Oh my God.
Go
It's
on,
what
finish it.
procreation
Do you
creates
hear this?
children.
She's not finishing it.
So, we advise them, then strike them lightly. It means like that. Do you know what it is?
Did you have to
wow,
do that,
whoopee.
really?
Do it to me.
No.
Go on. Give me one
where
back.
is
Go
the
on.
one? I'm not touching you. Is it
you
in
know-
brackets? Don't do that.
The strike
Is
is lightly.
it is lightly in brackets?
The word
Is
itself.
it in brackets lightly?
The word itself.
Lightly.
The Arabic word.
No, you don't know what the hell you're talking
The Arabic word, and I can't remember what it is,
Right,
but I've
okay.
looked into
What does
it.
lightly-
means like tap.
Why
like
is it in
tap.
brackets?
Because
Why
the
is
reason
the word
they put
lightly?
It's based on
They added
context.
it.
Tap.
Based on
Don't
hadith
touch.
context.
all right,
Stop
it
it.
means tap.
It doesn't.
Look,
Well, listen. You need to explain to Muslim men who
No,
beat their wives,
yeah.
not lightly. They need to be reinterpreted.
Listen,
because you know there's a program on on a Muslim. Listen to me
You're
now.
white, you're
I've listened
white,
to you
you're
forever,
the
and
woman,
you don't
you
know
didn't
how to
let me
listen to
finish
me.
this.
You never
Oh
been here
my God!
forever.
If I wait, you haven't finished.
I finished that.
Right.
listen.
Okay. Well, let me respond.
Do your men rape? Do any of them rape?
And they go to
Do
prison
any
for
of them
it.
rape?
Yes.
Not that I know. I don't
No,
know.
no Englishmen rape.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do. So
And
that
they
must
get
mean all
punished,
your
but
men
Muslim
rape
men
then.
don't get punished.
So that means all the.
How
oh,
many
you think
witnesses
so?
does a woman
You
need?
think so?
How many witnesses?
You think?
Listen to me. Stop. How many witnesses does a woman who's been raped need?
You don't need.
In
You don't need
no.
witness.
For rape,
You do
you're
not.
You're not going to need
do
witnesses
not
for
How
rape.
many?
need.
No, how?
Why would you
come
need
on.
For rape,
witnesses?
you do
Who the
not need.
hell is going to be watching somebody get raped?
That means you can't prove it. How many
You can
witnesses?
prove it
Listen
by
to me.
the
You're not
by
answering
the
my question.
bruising and damaging.
How many, in order for a woman to prove she's been raped, how many witnesses and who does she need to provide
You don't
in
need
order
any
to
witness.
prove it?
If it's been
What does it
established
state?
that you
Stop.
have been
You
raped,
stop.
because you are
I'm
confusing
listening to
cheating
her.
and rape.
Stop. How many?
Cheating
How
and rape
many?
in Islam
Listen.
two different things.
See,
She's gonna change the topic.
So what happened to the meeting now?
How
That's
many?
finished,
Because the thing
How many?
is that even though she's talking about Muslim men, who
How
do-
many?
How many?
Does a
They're
woman
not gonna-
need?
They're not going to need for
In Sharia, how many women? How many men need to be a
Rape,
witness?
they're not going to be. She's not going to be witnessing a rape.
Exactly.
Where
So
do you get
therefore,
that?
it can't be proven.
Really?
Right?
Really? You think so?
She needs
No,
four.
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
Four.
no, no,
no, no,
no.
no.
She's talking about
That's
cheating.
adultery.
No, yeah,
No, for
exactly.
rape.
No, that's not rape. That's
course
not
it
rape.
is.
Cheating is not
You
rape.
have to have four sound
Cheating is
witnesses
not
to
rape.
see copulation take place. For
Exactly.
adultery.
Where are they going to be? How are you going to have four?
Exactly.
That means you will never be able to prove it. Exactly.
Listen,
So the
listen,
woman is
listen,
always
listen.
wrong.
No, that's
She's
not
always
adultery.
responsible.
Rape is different
She
than
gets
adultery.
stoned.
So-
She gets
No,
punished.
she doesn't get stoned. She doesn't get punished
Oh
according
my
to
God,
Sharia.
you're a liar.
Listen to me. Just
Now
because
you are lying. You
Oh
are
my
lying
God.
and shame on you because
there
I
are
know it.
Muslim
You
countries.
don't
I
know it because
know
you
the
doesn't
truth.
listen, you doesn't
Don't
take
listen
it.
You don't know. She's
Not
Muslim.
listen
She
to
knows
me.
what she's talking
If you
about.
want to know something, know about
Excuse
what
me,
you
people.
say.
I know.
I have got no reason to
You
lie.
don't know.
What's the point in me
Defend her.
lying if then people
Following
come
a
and just
ridiculous ideology.
what I'm
There's
saying is
many
wrong?
Muslims here.
It doesn't make any sense. Believe me, if I was lying, I would have left this religion a long time ago.
you
Believe
should
me.
have done.
Believe
You are
me.
lying. You
I've
are
been a
lying.
Muslim now since 1994,
You're crazy.
and I would never want to leave this belief. Never, because it is the most beautiful way of life, and it is justice
So
for everybody.
prescribing killing non-believers?
During a battle? Oh, I guess when
No,
you
no,
go to
no, you
war,
do not know.
when you go
Wait,
to war, you shake the enemy's hand, don't you? Yeah. they
Don't you
shake
know?
the
That's
enemy's
why
hand.
Trump
Wait,
is
wait,
shaking his enemies
wait, wait,
and
wait.
kissing
Do you
them.
not
When
realize?
he- when-
Let me finish. Do you not realise that we're in a constant state of war according to Muhammad until the world is Islamic?
You said don't know.
The house. Wait a minute. There's the house of war.
Why history now?
The house
Why history now?
of
Talk about today. Talk about today. Why history now? Why history? Forget the history. Talk about today.
But that's what's relevant today because you believe.
He tried to speak about history. You said it wasn't
when I talk about
relevant.
your history, that's not relevant. But vice versa is relevant.
Because it's irrelevant today. What is in history isn't relevant today because it's not happening today.
Of course it is.
But what is happening?
In every single country and situation, history is relevant.
Why are we going
happened
around
to
killing
everybody?
everybody? I don't get it. If Muslims are supposed to kill the non-believers, why we are all failing then in our duties because we aren't killing anybody?
Well then,
it's so stupid.
Sister, she's being
do
very
you know
selective.
about the House of War and the House of Peace?
Yeah, Dar al-Harb and Dar al-Islam.
Exactly. So that's where we are. So
That's
how can you deny
according
it?
to a specific mindset of people called Khawarij.
Muslims. Yeah, called Muslims.
Ask her how many Muslims have tried to kill her.
It's Muslims.
Khawarij. They're like a small minority. Like
How
you've
many
got the
Muslims
small
have tried to kill
minority
you?
of men who like to rape.
Oh, wait.
We
Does it
got the
specify
small-
that? Where does it specify the specifics of the
About
where
Khawarij.
House of War, House of Peace?
Oh,
It's
that I
Islam.
don't know. No, that I don't
It's
know.
Islam,
I don't
yeah.
remember the
Islam.
I don't remember the.
It's Islam.
Like I said earlier,
It's
do
Islam.
some research.
So what?
So we're
Read
at
the
war.
biography.
Therefore, what
So
goes
when
on?
America's at war
No.
with someone,
I'm telling you that
it's
Islam.
fine.
Yeah.
When our country's at war with someone, it's okay.
Yeah.
But the minute Allah talks about war,
Yes.
oh my God,
What are
we're
you
not
talking
supposed to
about?
sit there and say
When
kill
they
us.
go there, they're
What are you
civilizing
talking
the
about?
world
It's
and promoting
stupid.
democracy.
What are
But when
you
you
talking
say something
about?
to them,
You're talking about this is not
in a
we're
state
not
of war.
fighting here.
Yeah.
We're not fighting here. The only kind of fighting
loving
we're
life in
doing
here.
here, the only kind of fighting we're doing here is ideological. It's mental, mind. You
So the
understand?
jihadis, everybody, they're not doing this stuff, but
The
they're blowing themselves
ideology.
up, running people over, killing stuff.
Who?
Oh, it's not happening?
Oh, they're running around every day.
Oh, it's not.
So
No, I
the
didn't say
20
every day.
million
happens in
people,
I didn't say
20 million plus people that America's killed over the past 50
What is
years.
that? What relevance is that?
How many people?
So that means that they can come and kill everybody now? Is that what you're
So
saying?
that means that
No one killed no one.
no, I didn't
That
say
doesn't make
that.
any sense.
You're
Killing is your
focusing
job.
on a few
Killing is your
crazy
job. Our job is
Muslims
to keep
who are
people
going to
alive.
do something.
They're doing their jihad.
Oh, please.
Do you know what jihad is?
Yeah.
what is
You
it?
know what's me, jihad?
She knows what jihad is.
What is jihad?
She read the Quran.
You know what, my dear?
Yes.
Do some research.
What?
That's the.
Wallah, you need to make dua for this lady.
She's talking, but she don't understand what she's
People,
talking.
they don't know.
She's lost the plot.
So am I wrong about the jihad, the battle?
May Allah guide
Are
you.
you crying?
She's asking the right
Because I feel sad for people like you.
Oh my God, she's crying! Oh my God, that's so funny.
You know,
That is
Because she's
hilarious.
feeling bad for you.
She doesn't need
She's
to,
feeling
trust
bad for
me.
you. Yeah,
She
because
really
she's feeling
doesn't.
bad for you.
Because
She's
she's
right.
realizing
But
that
why you
I'm
wear this
telling her the
t-shirt?
truth.
Why you wear this
She
t-shirt?
knows that I'm telling her the
Why
truth.
she's
She's
crying
so
because she's feeling bad
upset
for you.
that she's still a Muslim.
You're
That's why she's crying.
I'm
She's
crying
feeling
because she's
Because I'm
deceived.
telling her the truth.
She's feeling sorry for you. That's why she's crying.
Handle it.
Only he knows what's in your heart. Forget about her.
You don't want me to hit anybody.
Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
You touch me again, you're going to be sorry.
Yeah, don't record.
Don't touch her.
Don't record. And don't record. Tell her. Don't record.
touch her, okay?
Can you tell us not to record first?
be recorded. Don't
Don't touch her, you don't touch her.
You're in public. You asked me
Do you know what they say? Like,
do not touch me. Do you understand? You apologize right now. You apologize.
No, I don't touch you. I touch you, come here.
You touched me.
No, I touch you, come here.
You touched me.
I touch you, come here.
Yeah, because you recorded him.
So what? We're in a public place.
Can I have that, please?
She's wearing Donald Trump. She's allowed to be ridiculous.
You're so ignorant. Bye-bye, Jimmy.
She's the mystery of Mr. Trump.
Jihad is a struggle, by the way.
I just feel bad because people are so deceived, and it's like,
Oh my God, you're deceived. That's right. You are the deceived one.
you have your
Because
belief
you
and I
think
have
this is
mine.
okay.
I love
Yeah, of
it.
course
You
it's
think
don't
that's
know what
okay?
it is,
Oh my
What is wrong
God.
with that? What is wrong
No,
with
but it's being
that?
inflicted on us.
Don't say
Why
nothing.
is it being
You think it's
inflicted
okay
on
to
us?
have sex
tell
with
you-
children?
No.
You're
No,
ignorant.
that's
Yeah, you do.
No, it's not okay.
America
No,
is
it's not okay.
Ideology of war. Oh my days. Islam war.
Islamic ideology.
It's war. Of war.
the pedophiles.
Our men are not even.
What?
No.
Oh, you don't know anything.
Our men are not even allowed to shake the hands of women, let alone have sex.
The Muslim raping gang. When they queue up upstairs, they can get the girls to go in and they drug them and then they take them upstairs.
Yeah.
And then they
White man.
Deserve that book. She doesn't even deserve
You
it.
see, who are these people? Who are these people? Who are these? I want to know who these are. Who are these people? Justice for our boys. Who are these people?
Earlier you said to me not to follow the religion.
Who are these people?
Earlier you said to me don't follow anything. But
said
right
you don't
now,
have to
right
follow.
now,
Jihadi run
you
them
just
over. Where?
You just uttered it.
When?
That doesn't mean I follow it. I just
Excuse me. What's that about?
There's about 3 boys who got run over by a jihadi.
When?
In January.
Where?
North London.
Whereabouts? I never heard anything.
Well, because it didn't make it on the mainstream media.
Sorry?
Okay.
The police covered it up.
Why would they cover up
The police
Muslims?
covered it up because they're protecting Islam.
You've got to be. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding
the
me?
media.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
They put the prevent program in. Are you
Oh, well,
kidding
yeah, what
me?
does that do? That goes after people like
That's
me.
a great one. They
You
think the
stupid
police
woman.
are protecting
That goes after people like
Why are you
me.
getting personal and calling me stupid?
Because that's a dumb thing to say.
But did I call you
Don't
stupid?
insult, it's not nice.
I can't. Well, I know, but you guys got to listen. Look, we're in England, and we're allowed to insult people. You insult people all the time, by the way.
It's not nice
You
to
insult
do.
people all the time.
Who's you?
You insult people all the time. Listen to me.
Does not
Yes,
mean
it
to
does.
insult
Yeah,
or
I
mock
can
anyone.
insult
Look up
Do you understand?
29J. Look up 29J and what
If
it
you
says
feel
you can say.
comfortable doing it, then
It's
it's
law.
fine. Call me
nice.
whatever you like.
It's not nice.
If it
I
makes
can.
her,
You can't.
if it makes
It's
her
not
happy,
nice.
let her do it.
Tell me
Because
why.
it
Can I
don't
insult you?
bother
Tell
me.
me.
Can I insult you?
Don't. Yes.
No, I don't
Listen,
want to. You know
listen,
why?
You can insult me.
Nice.
Listen
So
to me.
what? Don't
That
lie.
makes
She
you
doesn't
sound
want to
Don't
be
act as
nice.
if you're nice.
She doesn't want to be
Don't act
nice.
as if you want to be
I'm
nice.
acting.
You're
I am what I
pretending.
am.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, you
Whatever.
can call me what you like, I don't
You're
care.
very
Anyway.
English. Are you
Call me
English?
nice, I'm English, yes.
So you know I can say what I like.
Say what you want.
Freedom of speech.
Say what you want.
Hey,
of
I
speech.
can insult, I can criticize.
Freedom of
Say
speech
what
Right?
you
doesn't
like.
mean to
Say what you
have.
like.
Do you
It
know
doesn't
this?
hurt
have.
me.
But to be honest,
I'm very sorry that you converted to
It makes you feel
something
better.
that is
Right.
so opposite
Look,
to
let me
civilized
explain something to
treat,
you.
civilized behavior.
Before I
You hear me?
converted,
You haven't let me finish.
Before I converted,
Okay, tell me.
1994,
You had a bad life, right?
No, I did not. I was an
tell me.
agnostic. I didn't have a belief. I wasn't interested in religion. In fact, I thought religion was something that people needed who were weak in the mind. That's what I thought religion was.
Okay,
And I used to roll my eyes, oh my God, someone
Right.
talking about God, not interested.
And?
Okay? My family, Church of England.
Just get to the point.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, so, well, no, you've got to say. And I live this normal lifestyle as everybody else, right? Go to the pub, go to the clubs, do this, do that, whatever.
Carry on.
Same old lifestyle. Grew up in
Right.
America because I have family there. Had the 1970s lifestyle, 80s lifestyle.
Popcorn time.
Huh?
I said popcorn time.
Popcorn time.
It's a story.
Yeah. Do you get like? Is it? Do you get like lots of followers for your
Yeah.
little jobs that you do? Oh, okay. So basically, if you're like rude and insensitive to people, you get likes and vote and stuff like that.
Because I said
Okay.
you're stupid.
No, I'm saying in general, you make a
So
lot of
sensitive.
No, you've made a lot of jabs at me, so I'm just saying maybe you. But it doesn't bother me, so you can say
Okay,
whatever
good.
you like. Say whatever
Good.
you like.
Okay.
I've
Now
got
tell me
lots
why you
of. I've got
converted.
lots of.
What made you convert?
And what made me convert?
Yeah.
Well, just reading some of the Quran. Or someone gave me a video on the Quran and some of the verses
think it's
in
good
it.
with women?
And also, I read a book about the character of Muslims. And before that,
Muhammad?
I didn't
What about
like.
Muhammad?
I didn't like people
Did
very
you
much
read about
before I was a
Muhammad? What he
Muslim
did?
because I
Excuse
thought
me.
they were mean and
Did you read
backstab
about
you.
Muhammad?
I read about Muhammad
What he did?
quite a lot after that. Yes, I did.
But I
And?
don't think so. You
He's
Muhammad
nice?
is the most beautiful human being that ever lived.
Oh my God! Why did I waste all my time here? Oh my God! So misogyny,
I know.
pedophilia,
And
and
also
killing
pedophilia.
non-believers.
How many
There's no such thing
pedophilia
as
in this
killing
country?
non-believers unless it's in
What
battle.
about white people?
Well, you're in battle all the time. He gave
What
you
about the
that
Christian guys?
license to kill all the time
Yeah,
because you're in a
battle.
house of
What about
war.
right now?
Anything that's not
Atheists.
Islamic,
No, it's
so you
not.
don't understand your
I
ideology.
understand
You
it.
don't understand
I
your own
understand my
ideology.
ideology.
Well, guess
you
what?
are reading from the Khawarij
Oh,
manual.
you know what? You're doing something, and then somebody
Listen,
else blames
listen.
the Sunnis. You guys blame everything
Listen,
but yourselves.
listen.
You never
for
take any
yourselves.
responsibility.
Listen, I'm
for your
taking
sick
responsibility.
ideology that you believe in. Okay?
How do you treat
never
your
do.
elderly?
Well,
Yeah, do you? How come there's so many
how do
old
they
folks'
treat
homes?
kids and women?
How do they treat
We're
women?
talking
about they.
You.
We're talking about
Your
Islam
belief system.
and
Look,
your society.
you're oppressed right there with what you're wearing.
There's,
Okay,
wait,
she's not.
there's
She's more free than you.
I'm more free than you.
She's dressed so
Wow.
beautifully and so modestly.
See, this is the ignorance that we're living in. This is what we're up against, okay?
You can talk about, there's two things
Typical-
here. There's
typical-
Muslims and Islam.
Wow.
There's Muslims and then there's Islam. Okay?
Whoa,
What do you
a
want to talk
Muslim
about?
is someone
Islam,
who believes in Islam.
Muslims,
Someone who follows Islam
and Muslims
is a
are not
Muslim.
perfect. And some Muslims are following the religion and some are not.
And the ones who follow it are the worst.
Just like there are Christians who
The
don't
ones who follow it are the
Christianity.
worst because they're following
Really?
this.
Well, I'm following
Hey,
it and
but
I don't do things like that.
Well, you're dressing that way.
So what?
And you
Isn't
agree with the
it
husband
freedom?
beating you.
Isn't it free?
No, it's not freedom.
My husband would never beat me.
If
I
you,
call
what
the
would you do
police
if you
on
went
him.
to South? Well,
Why does
and
it
guess
affect
what?
you so much?
You know, the
I'm
laws
not married
changed about
anyway,
that.
but if he beat me, I'm calling the police on him. End of.
And guess what?
Guess
How
what?
could you call the police? He would
pick
say,
up a
I'm
phone?
allowed to do it.
No, it doesn't
It says
say
it in
that.
here.
I've already explained that to you. That
Well,
word
because you've
means tap.
misinterpreted it. No, it doesn't mean tapped. Do you know there was
Why
a
does it
program?
affect you so
There's
much?
special programs
Oh, don't
about
tell me.
how
It
women cover the bruises on their face. Muslim women
You know
need
what?
to cover
In
that
in
the men
in
beat them with. That's
in the
actually.
hadith,
Excuse me. Why are you interrupting me all the
Because you're
time?
saying something.
You won't let me
You're not
finish.
allowed to hit in the face.
Well, can you tell Muslims that? Because they don't listen.
Well, listen.
They
I
have to do a
told you,
program.
There's Muslim and there's Islam. There's Muslim and there's Islam.
What does that mean?
You've got Muslims who are not perfect. Some who practice, some who don't. And then you've got Islam. We can't force everybody to practice Islam properly. And do you
What
know?
do you know
about
Islam
the
is?
Sikhs?
What is
Do you know
practicing?
about,
Well,
do
you
you
don't
know about
even know
the
what you're
Sikhs and
talking
Peacock
about.
agreement?
No.
Do you know that the West divided the Middle East
Yeah.
and inserted the tyrants and the kings? Do you know that? And then when they did that, they started to dismantle Islam in these countries. There's not one Muslim country in the world that is Islamic. They've got bits of Islam. They've got bits of Islam.
What is
but they're
true
not.
Islam? Is it this?
Well, that is not true Islam. Well,
Is
the
this?
Arabic Quran is going to be true Islam.
No, actually, the Arabic Quran says pretty much the same thing as this. You
Yeah.
watch
Read Arabic.
Just Simons. There's a guy.
You learn Arabic
Listen to me.
then?
You can actually listen to me. Can I say something without you interrupting me? Just Simons, 13, in Periscope. He interprets the Quran. He has the Arabic and he has the English right next to it to prove that what Just Simons, 13, on Periscope.
I have no idea.
Watch him. He shows the books. He shows exactly
And I'm gonna
where
believe
this.
him.
Well, he shows the Arabic, but if you probably can't
He
read
can
Arabic,
show the Arabic.
can you read Arabic?
No,
you probably
but
can't.
am I going to believe him? Why would I believe him?
He shows it.
Okay,
The
shows
Arabic.
you. The Arabic, so what?
What?
So what if he shows the
He
Arabic?
looks at. He shows the.
Who are you talking about? Who's this guy?
Some guy you just
13.
Who is he?
He's got a Periscope channel and he talks about
Oh, he's
Islam.
only one of your followers.
No,
Periscope.
he's
Is
not.
he on Periscope?
he's one of
Is he
the
on Periscope?
ruling elites, probably little puppets that goes out there pushing a load of crap about Islam.
No, the truth,
Just like
yeah.
the
Does he want to
Sikh-Peacock
know?
agreement,
The truth of the
dismantled
sickness that is
dismantled the
this.
Muslim world
This
and
is sick.
separated and
This is
divided
sick.
it.
All it talks about is killing, beating, stoning. That's all
Stoning
it
doesn't
does.
say anything about stoning in the Quran.
Do you know that? Do you know that for a
Show me
fact?
where it says stoning in the Quran.
I can't be bothered. I'm actually
Show me where it
really
says
getting
stoning
in
the
a lot of
Quran.
pain
It
right
doesn't say
now.
it.
So why do they do it then? Why do they bury women up to their waist and stone them to death? Oh, that doesn't happen?
Do you know what? I
does that not
saw one video. Yeah.
Does that not happen?
I saw one.
You're
I saw
such a
one.
liar.
Okay, I saw one video.
You are lying.
Okay, I saw one video. Well, I'm not lying if I only saw one video.
You're lying
What the
about
hell?
it not happening.
No, it's not
I didn't say it didn't
Being
happen. I saw one
prescribed
video.
by Islam.
No, by Muslims.
They are Islamic, you
Muslims.
silly woman. That is
Muslims.
Islam.
No, they're not Islamic.
Oh my
These
God, you're
people,
confused. You are
these
so confused.
people,
You don't even know what you're
these
talking
people
about, dear.
that do
Educate
stoning,
yourself,
okay? They don't even
They're
blame the
following
man.
Sharia law.
They only blame
Sharia
the woman.
law.
But there was two
That's
people
right,
involved.
Sharia.
Yeah.
What about
But why
Sharia?
don't they blame the man?
Know what she's
Why
talking
don't
about.
they blame the
Very
man?
deceptive, this woman here.
Why don't they blame the
didn't hear
man?
what
Why
she
do
said,
they
so.
just blame the woman? Because they're not
Can
practicing
you take a look at it on
Islam.
YouTube? What they are. That's exactly what they're
Men and
practicing.
women, they stone them.
They
Where?
stone men and women.
No, they generally
Yes, they do.
don't. When you
They
have
do.
a videotape, they
What do you
don't
mean
do
they
the both.
generally don't?
You see, the women, they're the ones that get
Listen
installed.
to
They're the
her
ones
now.
that are having honor killings.
Why?
They're the ones that are
Why?
having all this stuff
And
going
that's
on.
Sharia.
It's nothing to do with Sharia.
Oh, right. What is it
Honor
then?
killings is Sharia now.
What is it?
Honor killings is
What is
Sharia
it?
now.
What is
It's
it?
patriarchal. It's cultural.
What is it?
Patriarchal,
Under which-
cultural.
under which
It's because
ideology?
of demented men
Under which
who are
ideology?
sick in the mind,
See, she doesn't even
who
know.
think
You don't know
that
what you're talking
their
about.
honor is more important
Sharia.
than their family ties. Nothing to do with Sharia.
Muslims.
Nothing to
Only
do with
Muslims
Sharia.
do it.
No, not only Muslims do honor killings. I'm sure other countries do.
Stonings and killings and throwing gay people off buildings, that's only Islam.
You know what? Where have they thrown gay people off buildings except in Syria? Come on, ISIS.
Oh, wait,
where?
except in Syria.
Where?
Okay, Syria.
I don't recognize
Syria.
ISIS as anything but causing
They're
trouble.
fundamental Islamic
Are they?
people. Yeah,
How
they
come
follow
just
the Quran
suddenly
to the
disappeared?
letter.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, because
Did you
Trump.
know- No.
Because
Did you-
Donald
oh,
Trump,
bloody hell,
baby,
give me a
he got
break.
rid of ISIS.
Trump.
He
Oh,
did.
really? Oh,
The
please.
Trump meister.
Trump, just so you know.
What do you say, Donald Trump, about Islam? Tell me.
You tell me.
No, you tell me.
No, you're talking
Because
to
you
me in a
follow
very
Trump.
challenging way, so tell me.
Trump hates
listen.
Muslims.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Do you know what, my dear? You are a feeder. You know that?
I
You're a
tell you,
feeder.
you don't want to understand.
I do
Hashtag
eat,
feeder.
I do feed
Remember
birds.
this, people.
I feed squirrels.
Hashtag feeder is what this lady is.
Muslim?
What does that
Do
mean,
you know what
dear?
a feeder means? You're someone who laps up and eats everything that's spoon-fed to you. Everything you just
What's
eat it.
spoon-fed to me,
eat
dear?
it. Eat it.
No, that's
Keep
you,
eating.
because you're wearing, that's what you're wearing, dear.
Do you think
you're
I
a
would have
perfect
known
example of
after
being
24
spoon-fed,
years
because you
of
can't think for
wearing
yourself.
this that I would have figured it out
Well,
if
you
it was
obviously
a
haven't.
mess?
You
I've been
obviously
online.
haven't.
I've been to Speaker's Corner.
believe
I've
this
been
woman-
online for 20 odd years. However long the internet, I've been
you still
online.
don't know what you're talking about.
And I've investigated different things.
still don't
Do
know
you
what you're talking
think
about.
that if I didn't find some
You
cracks in
haven't.
it?
Well, you're in denial. You're willfully ignorant. You're in denial. I mean, you even mentioned Syria as a place where they throw gays off of buildings.
Because that's where I
there's-
heard it happened.
Well, that's bad. That's Muslims doing it. Nobody else does that. That's Islam.
No Muslim
Where did
doing
they
it.
come
That's
from?
Islam.
Muslim doing
Where
it.
did they come from?
Islam, dear. It's
Oh,
Islam.
what about the white pedophiles who rape little babies?
No, that's Muslims.
Little
That's what
6
Muslims-
months old, really?
Muslims. Yeah,
6
Muhammad.
months old. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
6-month-old babies. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, prove it.
Will you prove it?
Prove it.
Prove it. I
I'll
mean,
get
that's
my
so
phone
pathetic.
and I'll find you.
Go on, prove it.
Recently, someone was put in
Muslims.
prison. They're raping like little 6-month-old babies.
What are you talking about? Yeah, there's sick pedophiles. That's right.
So that means that your men are sick.
Yours are sicker.
No, your men are sick.
No, what
That
about
makes
the
no
girls? Do you know about the girls being
Because your
lined up?
men are so
Do you hear this, woman? Your men,
emasculated.
do you not? What are
Your
you?
men are so
What do you mean your men?
emasculated.
Here she
Your
goes
men
about
are so
emasculation.
emasculated
That's all to do with
that
the
they can't
globalist
even
agenda.
blink and well take responsibility.
Muslims have sex
and
with
marry
goats
you.
for crying out loud.
Yeah, and your men have
Muslims
sex
have
with
sex
bloody
with everything.
insects and everything else. So get
Oh my
over
God,
it,
I'd like to
lady.
see somebody having sex with
Yeah,
an
well,
insect.
there's people,
that would be a
there's
pretty
feelies out
amazing
there
achievement.
that have to do with insects. So
insects?
please,
Can
have
you
a look.
imagine that?
Yeah.
No. What,
Yes.
Which insect gets
vomits?
That's
How about
pathetic.
vomits? Vomits? Yeah, see?
I think she's lost the plot.
Yeah,
She's
go
officially
Google
lost
it.
the plot.
Google it. There's
do
people that got
Muslims do?
feelies about big blow-up things. Big blow-up. I don't know what that one's called, but they're big blow-up. They
Islam
look
is-
like a
is-
bloody
it is. Islam is
big
the only ideology
blimp,
that
blimp,
condones
blimp, and they
pedophilia.
got feelies
Hello,
over this
dear.
stuff.
Islam is the only ideology.
We just need to leave her. This
Islam,
man here said Allah
Islam
said,
is the only
you said
ideology
Allah,
that
said, teach me, says that
red
we
ginger,
cannot change anything.
A ginger
We
Congo.
cannot change
I
anything.
knew he was.
This
I
woman
knew
is
I
filled
got
with
him.
hate and anger.
That's so funny.
So
I
the
called
only
him
thing we
for
did,
it. I called him out.
we
I said
can't
he's
change
ginger.
it. She has
and
a
he's
story
convert.
where she's been
I told you, he claimed he wasn't a convert.
She has a story.
And now he's
full of
admitting
He's
that
not
he
a
was, so
convert,
he's
he's just been
lying.
talking
The only
to
thing
someone.
that
He's
matters
lying.
is
He's
love.
lying.
Now,
He's lying.
who
He
do you
doesn't have
love?
any love.
She thinks you're a convert. Show her your necklace.
I feel very sorry that this woman
Because
is
he
in
has a
such
cross,
bad
meaning
pain.
he's
That's what I
She's
felt
in
sad
such
about
pain.
her.
She's
He's
in
like,
such
sad,
pain.
I
dear.
did,
I'm very
I-
happy.
Oh,
I'm very happy
like-
enlightening
Where are
the
you
world.
going when you die?
On your ignorance.
Where are you going when you die?
Where are you
feel
going?
pity for
Where are you
this woman.
going?
Where are you going?
Well, I'm hoping to
What
have
business is it
paradise.
yours?
Where are you going?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Where are you going?
She don't know the
You don't think about it? You don't know? You don't even
That's
consider
my problem.
it? But do you
dear.
think about it?
No,
No, why
not very
not?
often. I don't
Why
care.
not? Because our society, our English
I
British
know.
society,
No.
they push us not to think about it. Because when you start talking about with death, they go, oh no, don't talk about that.
Well, they don't
Oh,
believe
when
this
I
is
die,
relevant
no,
anyway.
don't
That's
talk
why they
about
don't
that.
have any value for life
Really?
here.
Really?
Muslims don't value
the
life.
biggest gamble
Do you hear
in your
me?
life,
She
the
doesn't listen.
biggest
She's
gamble
very good at
in
talking,
your
she's
life
terrible at
is what's
listening.
going to happen when you die, and you don't even
That's
have a
my
thought
problem,
about
dear.
it.
I don't
But you
care.
spend all this time on us, but not on your own self. What's going to
How do
happen
you know?
when you die?
How do you know?
You spend all this time.
You're making no
That's
sense,
a good
dear.
point, but you need to focus on yourself.
She don't
You're
focus on
making-
herself.
listen,
She's
you're
caring
making
about
no sense
Muslims
whatsoever.
and what
You
we
live
do,
in it.
and I'm this and I'm that, and you're this and you're that, but you don't even know where you're going when you die. You
Why?
don't even
I
think about it.
I do, because it's
I
not
think on that
relevant
note,
right
you
now.
should leave it.
I think this
I think it's very relevant.
I think this
You
is
does make sense.
Perfect.
She's
Alhamdulillah.
fabulous. She's fabulous.
I think on that note,
I think that, you know,
more
they got died
This
too.
woman's had too much
If you've got
attention.
if you've got any sincerity in your heart at all, which I feel that you're a very passionate person, you're an extremely passionate person, because if you weren't passionate, you wouldn't be out here fighting against what you think is something which you don't agree with. So you're a very passionate person, okay? So all I can say is, I hope that you can actually find the truth instead of going to.
I found it. That's why I'm here to try and explain it to everybody.
You're not preaching anything.
Lost,
You're
like
just preaching
you.
against.
Well, you know what? You're not going to be successful.
Well, because you're in denial.
I'm not
You're
in
willfully
denial. You know what?
deceptive.
Whenever I come across
Like the
people
taqiyya.
who
And I
say
don't understand-
taqiyya is a Shia thing.
Oh, I was told it was a Sunni thing.
Where?
Oh, that's so hilarious.
Okay, I'll tell you the three
that's
things.
so funny.
Shall I tell you the
See
three
what happens?
reasons?
I got it now. I'll see it from earlier.
It's well
I was told
known
it
that
was
it's a
Sunni.
Shia thing.
So she's a Sunni saying it's a Shia. That's what Muslims do. They pass the buck to whatever suits them. They blame whoever they want to blame.
Listen to me. Taqiyya is well known to be from the Shia. The three reasons that we can lie as Sunni Muslims. I will tell you the three reasons that we can lie as Muslims.
You're lying. Okay?
I'm going to tell you the three reasons.
Professional at lying.
One of the reasons that I wouldn't lie about my religion because it's a big sin. I wouldn't do that.
Those are the Muslims.
I agree. I think he is going to do
God, crazy people.
He
Man.
doesn't like Trump.
We don't need to get hyper over it. I mean, Trump's not going to go away because of shouting.
He's going to be here for a long time.
Okay.
Baby.
Look, the three reasons that Allah says that we can say something which isn't true, and it must never be something which is going to hurt the other person, and it must never be something which is deceptive either. And the one thing that it says is,
who choose to convert to Islam, he's crazy. They need to see a psychiatrist. They really do.
Better to live it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well done, well done.
There we go. Oh, she's finally gone. Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Hey, Amy, I want you to show the camera now.
Oh. 3. Tommy. Yeah, baby. Free Tommy. Actually, this is my he should be free. It's actually a crime against humanity that he's not free.
When you get to the grave,
You got
you're gonna
this.
see the truth. When you get to the grave, you'll see the truth. When you get to the grave, you'll see
He's a political prisoner, and the British government is guilty of political crime of withholding his freedom. He's a great man, and it's an absolute disgrace against traitors. Actually, they're traitors. The government, the police are all traitors to us by imprisoning a good man who's just trying to save this country and save civilization, basically. It's disgusting. Right, I'm gonna get going. Oh. Cheers.
Come take over everything from your humanity.
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV.
that he produced. Listen. You could not read and write. And the reason why you couldn't read and write, because people like you will lie and say you got it from the Torah, will lie and say you got it from the Injil. Where's your proof? There was none of this in the land of Mecca at the time. Where's your proof? Where was the books of the Injil in Mecca? How do I know? We've got chains of narration. Do you have these? From who? From Salih Muslim, Al-Bukhari, Aisha, radiallahu anhu. What do you mean, lie? I'm giving you references. You're lying.